Bienvenue, patrons of the Nothing Ventured, Nothing Gained podcast. Tonight, I, Zach, will be your keeper of sanity as we delve into the madness in a new Patreon-only miniseries of modern-day Call of Cthulhu. Before we introduce our intrepid and unlucky investigators of this maniacal mystery, I would just like to note that during this series, things will get dark and gruesome. So if you are not a fan of that, there's no shame in turning these episodes off and watching something fun and lighthearted instead. Still here? Good. So if you're ready, then let's begin this series of unfortunate events. Joining me tonight is Tina.
Hi, I'm Tina. I'm playing Nikki Waller, who's working on construction on the top floors of the hospital.
Fabio.
Hi, I'm Fabio. I'll be playing Remy Renard, who is currently an EMT who is outside the room making sure things are okay.
Jeff.
Hi, everyone. I'm playing Henry Hank Ricci, driver, full-time, part-time mechanic, and I'm waiting for my return fare when things go bad.
And Tafy.
Again, I am playing Dr. Danielle Warber, who is currently creating ambient lighting for her patient while he is freaking out.
As we last left our investigators, the lights had been flickering inside the Mount Sinai Hospital in Greenwich Village, when all of a sudden the lights turned off. Jonathan Henry awoke in a panic, and the staff disappeared from the floor. And what was standing there meeting Nikki's flashlight in the darkness? Standing there, about 7 feet tall, this shadow takes form. Gaunt, almost bone-like, hard edges, actually fleshed out body. Hidden inside of this mist of shadow, and deep, dug out pits where the eyes should be, and a smile across where the mouth would be. A row of razor-sharp teeth is staring at you from down the hallway, and it's making its way towards you.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
All right. What is that? That's not real. That's not real. What is that? What is that?
I don't know where it is, but we need to find the stairwell, right now. I'm gonna book it
all right.
for where I know the stairwell should be.
I'm gonna follow her because she's a construction worker, so if she knows where the stairs are, that works for me.
Yeah, all the floors are about the same out.
The whole way.
True beans. All right, do me a favor, roll navigate with advantage. So what that means is you're going to roll a second D10 in place of the tens place.
Ooh.
So you get 2 chances at a lower tens place.
Okay.
Yeah.
That make it a sense.
Yeah.
Double zeros is what? Good, bad?
That's 0, unless it's
Okay.
3 zeros.
It's double zeros and a 6.
Okay.
Oh, so that's
Nice.
6. That's
That's
very good.
6.
That's just a
very
6.
good.
Okay.
Cool.
Yay. See, I
That
can
might be one of
find
those
things.
extreme successes.
Yeah, so
I see everything.
yes, you do, because like I said in the last episode, the layout of the hospital is very linear. It's pretty much the same on each floor in the main part of the building. So the stairs are in the same spot that you guys kind of put the stairs upstairs, so you're able to, so you remember where they are. They're in the far corner on the opposite side of the hallway where this guy popped out of. So you don't even have to go anywhere near this guy, and you just hop around to the other side of this median section where there's a conference room and physical therapy room and stuff inside this big area in the middle of the hallway. And so you can head down the other hallway.
Okay.
Without running into this thing.
Great.
Inside of the room with the screaming patient, or actually, even better, Remy, you said you peeked out of the door to see what was going on, correct?
Yeah.
As you peek your head out the door, you see a flashlight, or a light bouncing towards you at a quick pace. The sounds of footfall with it.
Okay. So like I'm like in the hallway, or like half like in the door, half in the hallway, and I'm like, somebody's coming, and I'm just going like, hello, hi, what's going on with the lights? And I'm just like standing in the hallway at this point.
You see this man standing in the hallway, wondering, where are the lights? Hank and Nikki.
I'm like, I ain't worried about no lights. Infamita, something back there, something crazy back there. Infamita. And I start making a sign of the cross. I'm like, no.
Infam what?
There's some kind of crazy. I don't know what it is. It is not a person, but it is Gish.
It's a monster. Demonio. Diablo.
I was like, monster? Where? And I step out and I was just like, are y'all okay? Listen, you probably just saw something moving in the shadows all weird. And I take my phone, I was like, do I see anything like in the hallway?
So I got a question, Nikki. Do you turn around with the flashlight to point back down the hallway where you just ran from?
Probably, like, because I want to make sure it's still far away from us, but I'm gonna keep it like kind of pointed down so I get like feet and legs. I don't want to see that creepy face again.
The massive shadow is coming around the corner at the other side.
Shit. Do you see that?
There it is.
Do I see that?
Diablo,
Yes,
Diablo.
you see a mass of shadow, because she only kind of pointed at the ground at the far end of the hallway. You kind of only get the blurred line, like the blurred darkness of the shadow. You don't get any like actual features of it. But because they're at the far end, there is also the flickering light of the nurse's station. You do see the top of the shadow, and it's pretty tall. It's like 7 feet tall in the hallway, and these are pretty tall hallways too, you know.
So like I'm seeing the same. I'm like, Doc, Johannes, there's something or someone in the hallway, and I'm like now yelling down the hall. It's like, hey, you stay right there, freeze, just stay right there.
Yeah, don't worry, I got this guy. And Officer Johannes kind of pushes past you.
Oh, thank God, a cop's here. All right, you take care of this. This is I don't deal with this.
And he points his gun down the hallway, and he's like, stop! Well, freeze! This is the police. What's going on? Hello? I said stop. Hello? I've got a taser. I'm not afraid to use it. Hello? And he's like, fuck this. All right. You going down, bitch. And then he fires he fires a stun gun at this shape as it's like slowly approaching down the hallway. And you guys are like right behind him. So you kind of see this happening.
I'm gonna take a couple of steps back.
Obviously,
I am clearly hiding behind the police officer and this big rugged guy.
Yes.
I was like, I only gotta be faster than one of you.
And this thing. Yeah.
I don't say that out loud, really.
No, but that's true.
I only have to be faster than one of them.
So, let's resolve this quick. The taser shoots out of this gun, and stun guns can actually go pretty far, you know. It's kind of they're spring loaded and they can shoot out a thing. This guy has pretty spot on accuracy too, and he hits this thing like square and like where the chest would be, right in the like center mass of this thing, and it sticks to something. But then as it's sparking, this thing isn't stopping. It's sparking, and you can now see flashes onto its face. And so now, Remy, you see the gaunt, almost skeletal face, you know, skin just kind of like barely on it, but like stretched. And then the deep pits of eyes are now sparking with the electricity as this thing is illuminated.
See, I told you, Diavolo.
So I now started like, no, Doc, we gotta go. Doc, we gotta go.
Inside.
Stairwell's over here.
So I'm like running into the room, and I'm the dude that was like freaking out.
He is freaking out more than before. He is screaming bloody murder and asking you to get him out of there. Let him go.
Yeah, we gotta get him out of here. Like at this point, like through the dim light in this room, right? I'm looking at Dr. Orber. Dr. You gotta go. We gotta get him. We gotta go now. And
she
I'm like
grabs the
trying to unlatch him,
like the back of the bed that he's in to like wheel him out. Because she doesn't know how like fast you can. She doesn't know how fast you can unlock these things on him. So she's just like, whoosh.
We'll figure it out in the way.
You know what? Not a bad idea. In the hallway, you
she got
hear.
her phone too, like before.
It's true. Good thinking. In the hallway, you. I mean, the two of you are right there, but you hear Officer Johannes going, "Shit! What the hell is this thing?" And drops, and you hear the sound of the stun gun falling, and he now has his pistol in one hand, and in the other hand, he has a stun baton, and he's just like, he's got it. He's like pointed at this thing. He's like, "Stop now! Whatever the hell you are!" And is taking aim at this thing in the hallway.
I'm a fan.
Gotcha. So I guess at this point, like Dr. Orber and I are wheeling it like out the door. I'm gonna let her like wheel it past me, and I want to stand behind the officer, and I'm gonna, you know, unlatch the clip on my own service pistol, right? Just to give him backup, and like I'm telling everybody, go.
Elevator's not working right now, but stairwell's over here, and I kind of start leading everybody in the direction.
Which might be a terrible idea for a bed.
We'll figure it out as we go. You can carry
the stairs.
But at least he is strapped in it so he can't fall far.
Right? So I'm telling him to move, and I'm like, try and take him off. Just move him. Just move. So I'm like, at this point,
Why
I'm
is
like,
he handcuffed?
You crazy?
Did you say he's crazy to him out loud?
So like at this point,
he is, isn't he? And I'm pointing to him. Just go.
All right, so at this point, I actually see the doctor that I drove here. Right?
Save lives now.
Save lives now.
So I'm like, Doc, what's going on? This is you? This is why you're here? What's going on?
She's like, Hank?
I said, well, you told me to wait for you. It's only been a little while.
It has only been like 30 minutes.
Yeah, I was like, we gotta go now. I think it's bad. Diavolo. The devil. I start making like the horns, and I point them at myself, and I point it at the thing. I'm making the horns at it. I'm like, hey, what are you doing?
She's like, the fuck?
What you doing?
She runs toward the stairs with the bed. She'll figure it out. She turns to John, and she was like, you said these things were shadows?
But when they're they take a physical form right before. Well, you know what happened to me. It happened right before they killed that guy. Before they pushed him into the street, they gained physicality.
Whoa! You've seen this thing before? They kill things?
He's just hyperventilating at this point. He's like,
No. We need to get out. We need to get out now.
At this point, Officer Johannes is like, all right, I told you to stop. That's it. It's over. And he's letting loose into this thing. and shot after shot is going into this thing, and it sounds like it's hitting body, but this thing just keeps coming, and there doesn't seem to be a wound or anything on it from the bullet passing into it, through it, whatever it is. But there's no sound of it hitting like a wall in the back. Like I said, it sounds like it's hitting flesh, but then there's no visible markings on it as the bullets hit it.
Right. Yeah, we're leaving. I will help carry this bed down 3 flights of stairs. I do not care. My adrenaline is probably off the charts. So if somebody else wants to grab the other half of this bed, I will carry this thing down the stairs. I do not care.
I'm with you.
Move! I'll cover you! Go, go, go!
Can you throw the keys?
Throw the keys.
They weren't my handcuffs. I probably should have thought of that before. It was Officer Lee's.
It's a bad deal.
I mean, I have a hammer. I can try and smash these
Right,
things off.
I'm watching we're watching Joe and Officer Joe had to shoot this thing and it's not going down. I'm like, officer, pull back. Officer, pull back. I have like my own gun out. I'm like aimed at it.
Yeah.
Will you allow me a mechanic repair roll to try to use my Swiss Army knife to pick the handcuffs?
I'm going to give you so much disadvantage on this.
Yeah, I would totally try it.
All right, you know what? You can try it because that tool doesn't actually. Well, actually,
there's a lot of things on a Swiss Army knife.
There's a lot.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. There is a lot of stuff on it.
Why am I doing this?
Yeah, this is nice.
Dude, you fuck it up. Just fuck it up.
No, I'll take anything. I'll try to something in there to pop it somehow.
Yeah, the wine bottle opener. You can use the wine bottle opener. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm not going to give you disadvantage because you had this tool that could feasibly maybe do it. So I will allow you the roll. Do
you want me to take any minuses or?
No, just do, because you're going at this. Yeah, go with mechanical repair. We'll see how that works.
Wow, really good. I got 16.
Under what is your mechanical repair?
56. I put a lot in mechanical repair and drive. I have a lot.
Okay, well, it's definitely a hard success, so that's good.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to take a little bit more than that because it's just the Swiss Army knife. So
I understand. That's fair.
It seems to be working. You're going into this, even with the frantic nature of everyone around you. Everyone's kind of just like pushing into the stairwell. You feel like a couple of tumblers inside the handcuff have actually like shifted enough. Mm-hmm. And maybe like one more solid like turn will get it going. So give me another one.
Wow, I got it right on the nose. 56 exactly. That's my percentage.
Then it's enough. Right there, you are able to pop the handcuffs open.
I say, all right, let's ditch the bed. Let's grab the guy.
You still hear Officer Johannes just firing into the hallway, dropping the magazine from his gun, putting in a new one, and just continuing to fire at this thing as he's backing up slowly.
I tell him, dude, you hit it 1,000,000 times. It's not stopping it. Just don't waste your bullets.
Okay, and I'm yelling also at Doctor. I was like, Doctor, Officer Johannes, fall back! And I'm just like yelling at him like to fall back. And I'm like also aiming like, because it's dark, I don't have a clear shot, so I don't feel comfortable shooting, especially since he's in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so I'm like screaming at him to like fall back, and I'm like seeing it through like the muzzle flash of his fire while he's like hitting this crazy ass looking creature.
And each time this thing is continuously approaching. And like before, it was like down the hallway, maybe 50 yards when you first confronted it. Now, this thing, even though you guys are backed up towards the stairwell, this thing's like maybe 15 away from you. It's getting steadily closer. A bullet doesn't deter it. And Officer Johannes is like, just go. I'm gonna keep it occupied while you're getting through the door and downstairs. You got get the guy out of the bed or not?
I was like, I looked back and I was like, is he out?
It's like, yo, we're going. We gotta go. We carry this guy down the downstairs.
I don't even wait for Johannes. I'm just like, bye.
We're out.
Yep. I was like, tell the cop to get out of there.
My patient, so we go.
I said, tell the cop to get out of there and let's all get out of here. I was like, I have a car down the block.
Perfect. All right, let's go.
Okay. So, Officer Johannes, along with Remy, you guys make your way into the stairwell, and you actually like prop the bed up against the door, so it's harder to push in. But you see this thing just kind of stop at the glass, and it's just staring down at you. And like at this point, you don't have any light on it, so you're just seeing the dark shape behind the glass panel in the door.
But I can feel it looking at me.
But you can feel it staring into you.
Creature with no eyes stare at you.
Yep.
That's a problem. Inside of you.
Right. So I'm like, officer, let's go. Let's leave this place. And I'm like, I'm hopping steps.
Yeah. And you guys make your way down. Now, who's in the lead?
Do we run into anybody else while we're going downstairs, or it's just us?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Who's in the lead?
I guess I would be.
Or probably the two of us. Yeah,
probably the two of them, and then I'm sort of like carrying this guy, fireman style, just throwing him over my shoulder, running down the stairs.
Cool. Hey, why don't you give me a navigate? And yeah, let's go with the navigate. Let's see how you guys do with that.
I got a 19 and navigate is 0.
Cool. Well, when you don't have it, it goes to the marking, so you still failed.
So it's 10?
It's 10%, yeah.
Okay, I failed as well.
So what'd you get?
I got 26.
Oh, out of 10. Okay. Okay, cool. So, you guys notice something weird. Because you're going down the stairs. Down the stairs. Down the stairs. Down the stairs. There aren't this
losing
many
track
floors
of like
down
what
the
floor.
Flare. Yeah, trying to keep track of what floor, and you're not really figuring out what's going on. But every time you go around the staircase at the end of what you figure is the next floor, you look back and you see the bed against the door and the thing staring at you.
No.
Even though you didn't pass the bed seconds before.
Are we going in circles?
I have no idea.
How many of us noticed this? You only asked the two girls for the roles, right?
Yes.
You didn't ask
So
anybody
the
else?
two of them are in the lead, and so they are aware of this.
Okay. Because my navigate is damn good. I got all the driving and mechanical skills, man. I got all that stuff. I have nothing in anything else.
Makes sense.
But yeah, like I said, I'm just carrying this guy over my shoulder. Like I'm not booking it down the stairs, but because I don't want to like fall over carrying this guy.
Yeah.
So I'm sort of just I'm moving like at a decent pace. Like I said, my adrenaline is probably off the charts right now. So yeah.
Yeah. So what you do know is that the door that you keep passing that isn't the one with the bed, because you do come up to the next landing, but it's only after passing the landing that you look back and it looks like the landing you originally left. So on the first landing, you notice that the door is unlocked. If you check the handle, you can open it, and the lights are out on that floor as well.
All right, I'm assuming this is one of the people in the front.
Yes.
Okay. Because I said I'm sort of carrying this guy and following them. That's sort of where my brain is at right now. I figure if anybody knows the way out, it's a doctor who may have been here before and a person who's been doing construction on this building.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I know that's away from the devil, so I'm running away from the devil. So yeah.
Yep. How long have we been going in circles before we realize the door is unlocked? Like it's been a while, or?
Maybe 2 or 3 passes. It was like it was after you were like, oh, we're most likely at the bottom floor. But then you saw more stairs going down, and you're like, wait, the blueprints for this. Wait, we should have actually passed the bottom floor already. And now we're in the basement, but the stairs keep going. And then you turn around and look, and you're still there in front of the door with the bed in front of it.
You're seeing this too, right? Like, haven't actually gone anywhere.
This is quite peculiar.
We aren't going down though.
Wait. This would be. She's like calculating it in her head. She's like, we're on a 3rd floor. There's a basement. She was like, this doesn't make any sense.
Still there.
From the back, I'm just screaming, move, move,
Do we
move.
And you guys do see that they've stopped moving. Even Officer Johannes is like, what's going on? Why aren't we moving?
Do I know if is there like another stairwell like on the opposite side of the hallway?
Yes, at the
like
other end. Yes, at the other end of the hallway is another stairwell.
Okay. I go, all right, I don't know what's going on here, but if this door is unlocked, if we go through, we can go down the other stairwell. We might have better luck with that one.
Let's put as much distance between us and whatever the hell that thing is.
Okay. Does this door also have like the little window?
Which is why you can tell that it's dark in there.
Okay. Can I just like shine my flashlight just to make sure there's nothing creepy standing?
Yeah.
Like directly at the door.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, yo, what up? Right at the door.
There is nothing creepily standing at the door.
All right, fine. Let's go. I open the door.
Yeah, we went out that door.
Neat.
All right.
So, the lot of you funnel into this hallway, slamming the door shut behind you. And Nikki, as you turn with the flashlight, in the opposite corner to the right, because you came out in the kind of left corner, if you're looking at it, so you came out this corner. If you look that way, to the right, with your flashlight, as you're just spinning around quick, because the stairs are on opposite corners, on the opposite sides, is essentially how it goes. So you have to go like a diagonal through the building. But if you look to the right with your flashlight quick, you see another one. Another black mass that is now like 15 yards away.
Shit. Are we in or?
You're inside the hallway now.
God damn it. I'm like, shit, there's another one. Just book it.
Is there like, so where it is it like between us and the stairwell, or is the other stairwell on the other side?
It's on the other side. So you have to go down the long hallway again, past where the nurse's station is, and hook a right. It's on the exact opposite diagonal side.
It's like caddy corner.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. And we can do that without passing that thing, right?
Yes, because this thing is to your right, and you guys have to go straight down the hallway.
Okay.
Okay.
Should we just run in? Run
Looking
in.
for the other staircase.
we just book
We's
it.
moving.
Like this is like Scooby-Doo now.
Yeah, so we're gonna Scooby-Doo sprint down the hallway.
Yeah, really. Officer Johannes is bringing up the rear again to make sure everyone's okay, and he actually puts down his puts away his gun and takes out a flashlight to shine it at this thing behind him, or at least take a look. And as he spins around, there's 3
Oh
shapes.
hell no!
No.
And they're moving at a faster pace than the one upstairs did. So they're only like, they're kind of keeping pace with you guys. Where that other one was 15 yards away from you over there, they're now still like 15 yards away from you.
But there's 3 of them.
But now there's 3.
Gotcha.
Mm-mm.
So I'm screaming at Doctor. I was like, "Fucking move! Just run!" And if he's like close, because I'm pretty sure I'm close enough, I'm gonna grab him and just move him. Right? I'm just like, we're just fucking going, and whatever's like on the walls, like you know how sometimes they have like medicine on the walls or random like what are those things, like those storage things? I'm just gonna start tearing them down to like throw as like obstacles in the way.
Mm-hmm. They just seem to glide over them.
I don't know that, but that's what I'm gonna do.
If anyone looks behind, they see
turning over
these
all the
things
garbage
glide
cans.
over them.
All
Yeah,
the
I'm just like
garbage cans.
I'm like running. Nope. These things are just parkouring over, and I'm like fuck. Just keep running.
And we don't see any like other people. Nope. Cool.
Nope. Okay.
Does it look like the floor we were just on, or it's very clearly a different floor?
It looks, I mean, every floor kind of has the same layout, so it looks similar to the floor you were just on. Save
It's a
for the
different
fact-
unit.
Yeah, you can see, like, you passed the elevators and you saw, like, the number 2. You know, it's like you see that there's a difference in elevation, at least.
All right, so that's how it should be. Okay.
What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Which one of you is feeling lucky?
I'll do it.
Dead
I'll do it.
silent.
All right.
You know
I'll
what?
do it.
I'm feeling
You know
lucky.
I'm
Let's
not.
go. What do you
I'll do
got?
it.
What
I'll
are
do
our
it.
numbers here?
I feel lucky.
My luck is 60.
Okay, I'm the same.
I'm feeling lucky. Why not?
I'm down.
All
Alright,
right.
go for it.
All right. If you're feeling lucky, roll me luck.
All right.
I got a 36.
Out of 60.
Whoa.
Okay.
I got 29 out of 65.
All right.
How do you have so much luck? Damn.
I added the stuff that had to be luck, and it came out to 60.
Yeah. I haven't fixed it since I made this page, so I don't know how to answer that.
29.
Okay.
That's better than half. If that makes a difference with luck rolls.
Do me a favor, Fabio. Just roll another D percentile for me.
With the percentile? Just
Yeah.
the
Yeah, D100.
D100. 10.
That's it. D100, 10. Cool.
10. Oh, plus, do I have to roll the other one too? Do I have to roll the
Yeah.
6? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it's fine.
Zero.
Whatever it is, it passed. So if you rolled a 10, so.
Okay.
Okay, so. You guys are booking it down the hallway at this point. These things are giving chase. As you pass the elevators and then past the nurse's station, it seems like another one comes out from the other hallway.
Oh, there's 4.
Mm,
Which other hallway?
The other side. So remember I explained it before. It's kind of like a box. The main body is like a box, but it's hollowed out in the middle where there's rooms in the middle separating the two hallways.
Right.
So from the other hallway, which you can see from the nurse's station because it connects right there.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
the big letter H, right?
Yes, it's like the big letter H, but it's closed on the ends.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
So, as you're passing the nurse's station, you see another one coming from down the hallway on the other side. This one is moving a bit faster. But this thing cuts from that side of the hallway to where you guys are, towards you guys. So instead of continuing down that hallway, it makes a beeline once it sees you for your group, adding itself to the collective of the four, of the other three. Okay. You guys are now at the other stairwell. Yeah. This whole time, being led by just a couple flashlights, every once in a while quickly flipping back around to illuminate behind you. There's one more. There's another. There's like a whole horde of these shadows behind you now.
Nope.
I don't like that. I'm still
So are
running.
we at the stairwell?
Yes, you're at the stairwell now.
We're going down.
Let's get out of here.
Okay, running.
All right.
What, are they in the stairwell too?
Still pouring debris in the way, even if they parkour over it.
Oh, we're soon going to find out.
Yes. So, again, the two in the front are hello and hello.
Hi.
Yes, Nikki
Hi.
and Danielle.
Hi.
As you get into the stairwell, please give me a navigate roll.
I would have put so many points in navigate if I knew what it was going to be.
I guess
That's
there's no
spot hidden.
assisting in this.
You sure?
Okay, I
I'm so
will
good at
allow
finding-
you. Okay, I will give you this. You may roll a combined roll, so it's going to be navigate and spot hidden. We're going to see how
Thank you.
well you do on the two of them.
Thank you.
Well, I rolled a 6 for navigate and it's 10.
Nice. All right.
Nope, that didn't help anyway. I got an 89.
Woo! Tina starts going up the stairs.
I'm gonna die first.
Well,
Just
You just
going.
moonwalk on the wall. Like, that's no good.
So
I'm still like torn up from like David getting hurt and just like, this is a shit.
as you're crossing the threshold of the stairwell, your foot actually catches on the door, and
Of course it
you
is.
trip and start going down the stairs
Ouch.
onto the middle landing. Dr. Warber, this seems odd. This seems very odd. One, not just for the fact that you seem to be running in circles, but again, the lights are out and it's not getting anywhere. You continue down the stairs and you get to the next landing and it's black on the other side of the glass. If you go down one more flight just to check, it's black on the other side of the glass and the stairs continue down. And it looks like it keeps going down and down and down again.
I tap on the glass.
On the next landing,
On the, yeah.
as you do that, a face appears right there, hollow eyes and everything. And actually, because you are this close to it, I need you to roll. I need you and me to have a little contest of dice here.
Oh no.
So I'm gonna need you to roll power. All right. So we're going to see who rolls Better, I guess, is the word we want to use for this. I'm trying to. Oh, there's my D percentile. I was wondering where it went.
Okay, let me see okay, that's my power.
Yes, you have a power stat. I do not. I'm just rolling straight. I really should have gotten these dice out during the break. That's fine.
So
Bad
I rolled
Shame on
a 2. Power is 50.
Yo, okay. The only way I could beat this is if I rolled a 1, which is good for you, because I am a fan of the players. I don't want to kill you right away, but if I do...
Why'd you roll a 1? Why'd you roll a 1?
No, I rolled a 99, so you're welcome.
Oh, you rolled the opposite?
I rolled the exact opposite.
So the doctor scared it to death.
We'll take that.
So the doctor scared that thing to death.
Okay. So, you're fine, but as you stare into this thing's limitless pit of eyes, you see, like, you can see the fires of hell burning deep within. And then it starts to try and jiggle open the door.
What's John Henry doing at this point?
Get out the shoulder.
I still have him thrown over my shoulder at this point.
He is weeping over this man's shoulder. He is just.
So he's no help.
He is absolutely no help. He is.
Okay.
He is freaking out. The whole thing is this guy, you know, from the story that. Well, actually, you don't know anything about this, so.
I don't know anybody's names that I'm with. I'm gonna die in a stairwell with a bunch of strangers. That's what's happening right now.
Yeah.
I haven't been introduced to any of you.
I look at the shadow guy, and I'm just like, rude.
Nice.
Rude.
I will say that you did get just like a small wound. It didn't do anything to you, Nikki. That like it's banged, so you're kind of just like hobbling.
It doesn't
for a
affect
bit.
my HP.
No, it doesn't affect your HP, but you are kind of
Thank you.
hobbling a bit just to get through. So.
Ow.
Okay.
I just yelled back at the rest of the crew, and I was like, we gotta find an exit, like, now. Like, yesterday.
This is it.
Are there windows in this stairwell?
Yeah, do me and me and Officer Johannes get through the door?
Yes, you guys are through the door. You're all in the stairwell again. And
Good.
like I said before, you've gone down, and it seems like as long as you keep going down, it's just forever staircase.
I'm gonna look up as opposed to going down, like, because I'm watching everybody spin and go down. I'm like, at this point, like, I'm just going towards the up one. I was like, what about up?
You look back up and you see the door with the bed in front of it.
Oh hell no! Wait. So I just see like but I was like, we're in the same staircase.
It's funny. I think I know what these things are doing, but my character has no idea what these. But I think I know what they want to do. But
Yeah.
at least I think. I mean, I said I could be way off, but yeah. No, I mean, I really don't know 100% for sure, but I have an idea. Like Jeff does. Hank has no clue. He's just carrying a guy with a jacked up leg downstairs that are going nowhere.
Okay.
Does John have his phone on him?
No. He has no possessions because they picked him up, put him in an ambulance, and then brought him here.
Right. She asks one of the people with a flashlight to shine it underneath the door.
The door you're
Since I'm
standing in
kind
front
of laying, yeah, since I'm laying on the ground, kind of still, I haven't gotten up yet. I'm just gonna sure.
Yeah, while you're down there,
While I'm there,
shine some light under this door.
but I kick it. I don't go and shine it. I just kind of kick it so that the light can shine right underneath the
Mm-hmm.
Is this the same door that you had a staring contest with that thing?
Yeah, let's make it the same door.
Okay. You see the light illuminates the darkness, and you're able to see the floor to the other side. There's like a little gap underneath.
Okay.
All right, fuck it. I'm taking my cell phone out. I'm calling 911.
They don't answer.
Hey, guess what, Nikki?
Yeah.
First I need you to roll me a D percentile.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yep. 34.
Okay, cool. Roll a D6.
5.
5. Okay, you're at 92.
Okay.
And then you got no service, bitch.
Oh
Damn it.
no!
Wait.
And my
Oh,
Bad.
Like the
Damn
phone
it.
says that to her, or are you just saying that as a DM?
No, that's how she feels now.
Oh, okay. I was like, if the phone said that, that's a problem.
Dude. Sorry.
fucking Siri. Like,
Damn, Siri's got an attitude today. What the hell?
Right?
Crap. Cell phones aren't working, guys.
Hey, I'm gonna start slowly walking upstairs. Yeah.
Okay, so you make your way back to the landing with the bed?
Yeah.
Okay. You're at the landing with the bed. The thing is still standing on the other side of the door.
Wait,
But you can't really see it that well because the bed is kind of like blocking most of it, most of the panel.
There, like I can
You
tell
know
it's there.
Yeah, you can kind of see the top of the shadow on the other side of the panel.
Gotcha. So like I give it like the side eye, and I'm just like, nope. And I'm gonna continue to look further upstairs.
You see floor 4.
Okay. So we kept on going in circles down. So I'm gonna yell down. It's like, I see floor 4.
You want to go up?
Oh, we're going
Down
up
and
now.
looking.
Isn't down out?
Yo,
We're not moving.
I'm not gonna lie, cardio wasn't my best thing at the academy. I ain't got legs. I ain't got legs here.
Probably
And
shouldn't have so
I
much
was
sugar.
like, officer, move your ass.
Hey, I mean, you don't gotta tell me twice. And also, I drink my coffee black. Thank you.
And I was like, I'm just gonna yell. I was like, let's go up. If down ain't working, let's try the 4th floor. Go up, 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 up.
I kicked the flashlight back to my new stranger companion.
Yeah, we
and
still
help her
haven't done
out.
introductions.
She's just on the floor.
Somebody pick her up. I feel like you just laid out like starfish on the
I'm
floor.
already carrying somebody. Somebody else has to carry
It's
somebody
like-
else.
It's like when you hit your shin, you hit the bone, there's really nothing you can do except just wait for the pain to pass. Just like
Yup.
Just holding
that
like,
Peter Griffin.
ah.
that Peter Griffin moment. Yeah.
Officer
That's kind
Johannes.
of.
Yeah, Officer Johannes will help you to your feet, Nikki.
Thank you.
No problem. And you guys are able to continue your way up the stairs. What do? You go on the
Am I at
fourth
the 4th floor?
Yes, you're at the 4th floor.
All right, so I'm gonna look through the window, like to the left and then to the right to see if I see anything.
Empty, dark hallway. End of the hallway, the flickering lights of the nurse's station.
Okay, so I'm gonna open the door and like look through, like left, right,
Don't see anything.
putting the gun away, taking the phone out. I'm gonna just shine light real quick and just look.
Roll a d6.
Okay. 4.
All right, you're at 96.
Okay.
All right, continue.
All right. Do I see anything?
Yes, it is empty, dark hallways.
Okay. But I don't see any figures moving. I don't see anything like that.
Nope.
Okay. So like I just look left, right, and I go, I think it's clear. So I'm gonna like move into the hallway, you know, holding the light and just like, and walking slowly towards like the nurse's station that has the only light on the floor. Right, and I'm just gonna stand there and I'm gonna turn it back while looking at the nurse's station and give everybody else light so they can see where I am.
Everyone hurriedly follows you. They do quietly close the door when they see that you've made a significant distance away from them. So they close it quietly. Again, they make their way to you. There's nothing on this floor. Like, on the 3rd floor, that whole time you heard, like, patients inside the bedrooms. You don't hear that here, like patients calling for assistance. And you don't remember hearing it on the 2nd floor. And subsequent 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. 2nd floor.
No call bells going off or anything.
All right, I'm putting this guy in a chair.
Yeah,
I'm not carrying him anymore. I'm like, I was like, all right. Like, at this point, I'm sort of like catching my breath because is it like an immediate break in the action?
Yeah. You got a quick reprieve.
I'm gonna check the nurse's station, like for a phone or anything, or like just any electronics are working or moving, or you know, just see if anything's like on.
Nothing seems to. Things seem to be on, but not active. If that makes sense. So, like, essentially, with like the phone, you just get like like the empty, like static sound. The screens on the computers are like it's that kind of you know, when your computer's asleep, sometimes it has like a black screen that seems like it gives it the feeling that it's on, but it really isn't.
It's like that slight gray.
Yeah,
kind of
exactly, just like that. The screen on the computer is kind of doing that. Each computer is kind of doing that. And there's, like I said, nothing else is like really working. Danielle, I need you to give me 2 rolls. I need you to roll listen and psychoanalysis.
Okay. Still listen.
Psychoanalysis.
Okay, so for listen, I know I failed that because that's 92.
Shit.
And my listen's 25. So
That's bad.
there's that. And then let's roll for that. Is it psychology?
Mm-hmm.
No, psychoanalysis, you said.
Psychoanalysis. Yes, psychoanalysis.
God. Ooh, man. Also no.
Cool. I mean, it wasn't like a 96 or
It literally was like, it's right there. Right there.
Oh, now I have to see what it was. Ooh, so close. Okay. Well, so you don't notice anything. So I'm gonna keep going. It seems like John Henry is just mumbling to himself, and he seems like catatonic in a way.
Question.
Jawohl.
So if we look into like a patient room, like it's empty, there's no one in there?
Yes. It's absolutely
Can
empty.
we see outside?
Every exterior window just looks dark.
Okay, like regular nighttime dark or like
Into the void dark.
Oh,
Like how Zach's window looks right now.
Like no stars, no buildings across the street, no street lights.
Nope.
because there
not
should be
a
a
one.
shit ton of lights on. Okay.
Okay,
Mhm.
So when we looked at some of the patients' rooms, did it look like there was evidence of somebody being there? Like there could be like feeding tubes, wires connecting, or like the EKG machine could be on. Somebody, like it's almost like somebody vanished, or somebody was like not there. Like the beds are made and all the machines are not in a position where somebody might have been there.
Roll me a spot hidden.
Ooh, 17.
Good roll, Stace.
44, so less than half.
Cool. What you notice is actually just by peeking into these rooms, each room looks the same. Like nothing is out of place. The beds haven't been touched. The machines aren't hooked up to anything, just plugged into the wall. But again,
right.
Each one has their own battery, so they are on. There's like the light that indicates that it can be switched on.
Right.
But that's about it.
Right, gotcha. Like if there was let's say there was a patient there and they just here, the machine would still either be running in some way,
Yes.
or there would be like the IV wire would be laying on the bed where the person's arm was or something. There's none of that. Everything was
there's none of that. All the wires are in their like home.
Gotcha.
Place,
Yeah.
I guess. And yep, that's it. Every room seems to be like cookie cutter.
Great.
Okay.
So I don't know if there's an outside. Oh no.
Yeah, crash from the
Yeah.
stairwell.
The one you came out of, yes.
Okay, are there any of those like cabinet things? You know, like the ones that I was talking about, like on the walls. I'm just gonna move it in front of the steps. Just barricades.
I will help you with that.
How do I hide under the light?
You're gonna hide under the light in the nurse's station. You're just gonna hide there.
Yep. I'm gonna
All right, give me a stealth roll, I guess.
Let's do that.
And then the two of you. So you're just throwing stuff in the path of these things.
Chairs.
Any of those metal cabinets, just tilting them sideways at an angle and just putting it between like the door and the wall. You know, any like tables that that they usually put like food on right outside people's like rooms, wheeling that and toppling it over like right in front, right? Just jamming it like in hard places, whatever I can put in front of the door that's within 10 to 15 feet of me.
The computer on wheels, just like move that over.
So a monitor that. Why not?
Yeah, that stealth roll is a nope.
What is that? Nope.
Nope. I rolled a 93.
Oh, you're getting closer and closer.
You need new dice.
I should just roll my actual dice versus the computer dice. Is what's
Oh,
happening.
I hate computer dice. They always
Did you
roll
wash
shitty.
your hands?
You should always wash your hands. You should always wash your hands before you roll.
Sounds like a joke. It's not. You gotta wash your hands, B.
Mhm.
Ritualize, wash hands.
So these things have gotten into this floor. They're rushing at you from the opposite corner, the opposite stairwell. You guys are about 3/4 of the way down. The nurse's station is more to the left side of the building than directly in the center. So you see these things, like, they're not sprinting at you, but there's now a lot of them. Before you saw like 4 or 5, you saw one at a window, a stairwell window here or there. Now you have like, you got like maybe 15 or 20 shadows just amassing out of the stairwell door, and you're just chucking furniture and anything you can get your hands on that can be pulled off a wall and placed in front of these things. And at one point you chuck like a defibrillator kit that you just like ripped off the wall. You just chuck it at it and it stops in midair and just is tossed back at you and lands at your feet.
What?
And all the while, John Henry is just mumbling and just like rocking back and forth and just clutching his head.
Praying to God. Pray to God.
Pray to God a roll. Like, can I?
I
like
it's not
that.
even a roll. That's just what I'm doing.
Okay, what
Oh.
are these things?
I don't know. What are they?
So
I'm asking.
alright, so
I don't.
is there another like you scared? What are you?
Yeah.
If you have a cult, you could roll that. If not,
Nope.
Nope.
Praying to God.
Looking at
It's
everybody.
turn
Run!
to-
Just run. More
Oh my
running.
gosh. Sure.
Pick up Officer Johannes.
Officer Johannes is already Officer Johannes is actually taken John Henry's wheelchair and is starting to book it around the corner towards the other stairwell.
All right,
Running.
You're gonna run.
You going up or down?
I mean, we tried going down, go up. Up.
There's only so many floors, though. There's nothing outside. I don't know what we do here.
Try to go up and around. Maybe we'll find a new staircase down.
Officer Johannes, when he gets into the stairwell, just kind of tilts the wheelchair forward and is like, "Listen, I'll get you a new one on the next floor. Just get up and get up those stairs." And waits for everyone to pass him before he tries to block the door with the wheelchair as best as he can, just trying to jam it into the handle.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
yeah,
So we're back in the stairwell again?
we're back in the stairwell, heading up. The next floor does say 5.
Okay. So while we're on this, I'm just gonna peek down to the 3rd floor. Do I see a bed?
Yes, you do.
Fucking A. I say that in character and out of character. I just just fucking A. Go up! I'm just screaming at everybody. Go up the steps.
Still there?
Still there. Keep going.
Shit.
You made us have to go to the roof.
Hey.
There really isn't a roof right now. We're building it.
Yeah,
So, got like
just running
ready for a breath, like fucking kidding me.
That's what we're doing work on right now. There's a scaffolding up there, and that's it. We
I'm
haven't finished
mumbling
the
to myself,
first floor.
this Willy Wonka maze hospital. Run! And I'm just running.
Yeah, because of the basically sliced muscle in most of John Henry's body, he's having difficulty kind of moving at a quick pace. So he's kind of just almost pulling himself up on the stairs as he's kind of just sitting there. His legs are almost useless.
Is it him and Officer Johannes? Is Officer Johannes helping him?
Yes, but Officer Johannes at this time scoops him up, throws him over his shoulder, fireman carry style, and heads up the stairs after you guys.
Gotcha.
Just letting you know of some dead weight.
Oh man, that's rough.
I don't like the way you said that.
Do you know it?
So 5th floor.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Same as before.
Same as before.
Yep.
Wait. So on the 5th floor. So open a door. 5th floor. Look around. What do I see? Just a nurse's spot.
Empty hallway.
Mm-hmm.
On both sides, all the way down. Flickering light at the nurse's station.
Gotcha. So at this point, I'm just gonna say, book it towards the other stairwell, and just gonna start running towards the other stairwell, from one stairwell to the opposite end to the other one.
Yeah, as you guys open this door and start crossing the threshold into this floor, you hear the door in the stairwell burst open, and the flood of shadows start coming out.
Sounds about right.
Gotcha.
And you guys just book it. I'm gonna need some stuff from you guys because it's been a hot minute. Can I get some dex rolls?
Dex?
Why do you think I let the officer start carrying this guy around? That was not an accident.
Yeah, dex rolls.
That was clearly designed.
Yeah, you guys have been running for a hot minute.
Dex.
Ooh,
21. 21?
Yeah. Yeah.
21.
Oh, there we go. We got one. I got a 95.
At first I thought it was 27, but it was 21.
38. I'm good.
That's actually better than half, barely, but yeah.
Nope, 88 over 55.
Cool. You two are tired as hell of running. At this point, you've kind of just like lagged back towards where Officer Johannes is while carrying Jonathan. And even Officer Johannes, like he said on the last floor, like he wasn't made to be going upstairs constantly. So he looks like he's feeling it. He's still feeling strength in his upper body enough to carry this person who cannot fend for themselves, but he is hurting just like you are. So far they have not entered the floor yet, but you feel like any second they will.
Gotcha. So it's just like just walking. So like, just keep moving, keep going, go for the other steps. Just go for the other steps.
Since
right.
You two are over here, you can give me a listen check.
While they're doing that, can I just grab like IV cables or like anything that I can kind of happen to find?
Yeah,
like
sure.
the equivalent of rope.
Yeah.
Equivalent
Okay.
of rope.
All right. So you want listens from
Cable
who?
cords,
The
whatever.
people that
No,
rolled
it
good
was-
decks?
What's up?
The people that rolled good on the decks, you want listen checks from?
No. The people who rolled well on decks, you're down the hallway. You have like a few extra seconds to kind of like figure out like, okay, what am I doing in this hallway? It's the two that fell behind. So I need Remy and Danielle to give me listen checks.
4.
Nice.
Well, there you go. You hear everything.
Ooh, 48 over. I think it's 25 that I have. Yep.
Cool. All right. So, Remy, you hear Jonathan mumbling over and over. They're coming for me. They're coming for me. They're coming. They're coming. They know.
And I'm like, what do they know? What are you saying?
They just know that. They look at me. Look at me. And like, you can see he had surgery like a couple hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
For what feels like an eternity ago at this point. Like, but you know the severity of his wounds because you were there at the scene when you picked him up.
Yeah.
He's starting to bleed again from where he was stitched up because it's still fresh. And like I said, the muscles in some spots aren't really connected. And then the bandage that was over his forehead that was lifted slightly, you remember like he was like gripping his head as he was like rocking himself back and forth, and you see that the bandage is a lot bloodier than it was before.
So I'm just like, I see him like just bleeding, like his stitches are probably popped, and he's just bleeding profusely. Not profusely, but like it's not holding everything together, is what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I'm looking at like, so it's also, he's messed up. Officer Johannes is like exhausted too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Right. And I'm like, Gellin was just like, what do they know? What are these things? And I'm like, I'm looking at Jonathan. What are these things?
And he's just shaking his head, and he's like, I just thought they were shadows. They were monsters. I don't know. They've always been here. Always.
How do we get him to go away?
He's just shaking his head. He does not know. And Officer Johannes is kind of like pushing you guys down the hallway, like, and at that point you hear the door behind you in the stairwell burst open again.
We gotta go.
Yeah, we're going, moving. So it's like, what is Jonathan, Johannes, the other four, like there's 2 in the front, us 4 in the back.
Yes.
We're just like moving. I'm grabbing the other arm of Jonathan, so it's like just less of a burden on Officer, and it's like, come on, let's just move. Let's just fucking move.
All right. And you get into the stairwell.
I'm gonna take all those cables that I found and try and like loop like the door handle to like the banister and like try and lock it closed that way.
Hell yeah. Okay. Do you have art and craft?
I'm in construction. Yes, I do.
Okay, why don't you...
I know how to make things.
There you go. You know what? Why don't you actually give me advantage on that one? That was a pretty ingenious use there.
I like
Thank
that.
you.
I know how to make things.
That's an 18.
Nice.
And my construction's a 50, so...
Nice. All right. There we go. That's what I like to hear. So, you're able to tether this door shut to the banister.
The knots.
Nuts. It was like you must
Sailor's
have been
nuts, whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna say you must have been a sea captain in your past life because these knots are ridiculously sturdy.
They're like garlic knots. They're so good.
Yeah.
Good job, Jeff. Good job.
You know, but now you're in the stairwell. You hear the shadows banging on the door as they rush at it. They've been
I don't know how long
getting
it's gonna hold.
progressively more and more like on top of you, more.
How
very
many
excited.
of these things are there?
A lot.
Is like Jonathan's not answering like anybody. He's just
No.
out of it. He's just gone.
He's
Gone.
yeah. He's essentially
Yes.
like catatonic at this point. He's just mumbling and just.
I don't say it out loud, but I just briefly think if he's not going to be helpful and they're after him, can't we just leave him? But that's not the right thing to do.
I have been literally mentally focusing that thought into everybody. So far, I'm just like, I know what
well,
they
you're
want.
not helping. You're dead
Don't
weight.
do it.
It wants you. But
Right?
not the
It's
right
like-
thing to do.
No, it's like, yeah.
What did you take from them?
It's not really what he took. But you know, we're still gonna try to save the guy.
Of course. All right, so when we're in the stairwell, like I'm gonna take like a second to breathe. Right. Just like
the tethered door has granted you that.
Okay. I'm gonna go to like not the full next landing down, but like the landing. I'm going to the landing, but not the floor down. And I want to peek down the banister and see if I see a bed on the 3rd floor. There's still a bed on the 3rd floor?
There's still a bed on the 3rd floor.
God damn it.
Right. So I put my hands on my hips and I'm just like breathing heavy, like, and just staring at the ceiling. It's like, fuck this hospital. Oh
Wait,
God. And
can
I
I-
walked back up the steps like real slow. I was like, the bed's still there. Up is the only way to go. I don't know
We're
what
gonna
else to
run
do.
out of floors. Can I since I have my wallet, can I get some like loose change and like drop it down like little like empty space between the stairs and just see like if it hits bottom, if it happens to reappear from the ceiling and come down, like what?
Sure, do me a favor and roll listen.
Okay. Nope, that's an 87.
You drop the coin and you hear nothing.
Okay, but it doesn't like reappear and like
No,
circle
it does not
through.
reappear.
Okay.
This is not
All right.
Portal. This is not Portal. This is a hospital.
I mean, it
You don't
keeps
know
showing
that.
up.
It got worse, so it feels like Portal, bro.
Yeah, I went down about 6 floors of stairs and didn't get anywhere. So yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing's normal right now.
I just want to test that out. Okay.
I
don't blame
I'm gonna,
you.
like, look
It's a
at
good
Jonathan. I'm
idea.
just like, "How you doing, buddy?" And I'm just trying to like calm him down. I was like, "Listen, we're here still with you. Listen, we're gonna get you out of here. We're all gonna get out of here." And I'm just looking at her like, "We're gonna get out of here, okay?"
Yep.
I give him sort of a weird look, like, sure, okay, yeah, we'll go with that. All right, yeah.
You
I like
guys all
that.
know each other?
And I was, not really.
I was like, I know the good doctor here. I drove her here.
Cool.
I look at.
Nikki.
He goes like, "I'm Remy."
Nikki.
Yeah, Hank Ricci, nice to meet you. I wish he was under better circumstances.
Danielle's kind of just like looking around. She's still trying to like be like, what is the solution to this? And she's just like,
I'm
Dr.
gonna die. I don't know
Warber.
who I'm dying with.
If we're introducing ourselves, I'm Officer Johannes, and this is my the guy I picked up today, Jonathan Henry. Okay, now we're all acquainted. Dr. Warber, do you have an idea? Please tell me you got something in that doctor brain of yours.
Kind of looks at him and she's like, to be completely honest with you, no clue.
Great.
You can't
Well, the
go
floor's
down.
Going up, but down doesn't seem to be working. I mean, we
You
can.
said you're
How
building
many-
a floor.
Yeah. How many floors are like currently in this building?
Finished? You would be nearing the end of the completed floors.
Mm-hmm.
If you went up 2 floors, you would be on the first in process floor, the floor that you were technically working on earlier today.
8, 9. So there's 9 finished floors, and then there's 3 in process floors.
Mm-hmm.
We're about halfway up the building, basically.
Okay.
Cool.
Take a breath. Since we got a second, let's.
These things are banging against the door, just throwing themselves at the door.
If we get to the roof, can we take the fire escape down?
That's why I'm like, let's go up to the roof.
Yeah, let's go up.
I mean, is there a fire escape like
I'm assuming all
Access,
buildings have a
like, on
fire
any-
escape.
not the windows? I don't think you can open hospital windows, so
No.
I don't.
You
Yeah.
cannot. So I'm gonna give you this little tidbit of information because Nikki, you've been working on the building. So apart from there not currently being like an actual roof at this moment in time, there's also no fire escape because there's no roof. So
Yeah, it's the stairwell is the
It's-
fire escape, and
yep.
that's why there's 2 of them, and that's it.
Mhm.
Yep.
Now I will give you this. You guys keep looking down when you guys keep looking down when you kind of like look into the center of the stairwell. If you look up, you actually see the tarps that you have at the. Oh no! It wouldn't be tarps at the top of it because it is like a finished. Like area, like the stairs are the one thing that's kind of like finished in a way.
Mm-hmm.
And because those are set, it's not going to change. Those are staying in that spot no matter what. So it's easy to just build up from there. Especially on this side of the building that you think you are, based on where you
'Cause
were originally.
Yeah, you need to have your fire exits before you can really work on the floor,
Yes.
because you don't want your team stuck up there.
Exactly. And so the other stairwell, like the one that originally did not have the bed, you can kind of piece together that would be on the side that the atrium would be. So you wouldn't. So
Fucking
right
atrium.
now you don't have stair access over there in a way because those walls and stuff are going to be knocked out. So, right now, if you look up in the stairwell where you are, down you see a bed, up you see a ceiling. Like a hard stop to the stairs.
Yep. So we're getting close to the top. I honestly don't know what we're going to do when we get there, though. We don't know any way to stop these things. Nope.
So we don't know how to stop these things. We're running around in circles. And you're telling me the top is an end.
Yep.
I go over to John and I pull off the Band-Aid that's covering his weird mark that's on his head. And I know he's like not having the best day. Neither were we. And I'm like, do you know you have this?
Would you mind rolling sanity for me as you rip off the bandage?
Oh no.
That's fine, because anytime I roll for sanity, I roll with an advantage. Haha.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just looking for what my sanity is. Okay.
Yeah. Same as your pal.
And then what do I add for the advantage?
So just do it twice.
Okay.
Because you're using Avray, it's a little easier that way.
So I'll
And you're
just
going
roll.
to take the better of the two results.
Okay. And
All right.
okay. I mean, I'll take the 51, but my sanity's 50.
Oh, so you fail! Yay! By 1 point. Perfect. Okay.
Good
Well,
old time.
this isn't too bad. I want you to roll 1d4.
Okay.
And you're gonna take some sanity damage, my friend. So what this means is you're gonna roll the d4, and whatever that number is, subtract that from your total sanity. So instead of 50, it's 50 minus whatever you roll.
So it's just 3.
Okay, so
That's
now
not
it's
terrible.
47. Your total sanity is 47. And let me describe to you what the fuck you see. So you peel back the bandage from this guy's forehead. And you remember there being, when you first saw this, a series of like concentric circles. It just kept going like around and around a circle, like we said in the last episode, like what is it? Was that thing, Jeff?
Oh, the spirograph.
Yeah, the spiral graph, flush graph, as we call it.
Fleshograph.
Yeah.
That's a sketch.
Flush a sketch.
Yeah,
There we go.
flush a
Flush a
Sketch.
sketch. Instead of that spiral graph kind of pattern that you saw before, and this, like his head was like leaking more blood as you were moving and everything. What you see there now is an eye. And it's just crying blood from over his from his forehead. And it's just staring dead at straight ahead. It's like bloodshot. It's not blinking, but it's there and you see it, and it's just like, and it's just staring out, almost like pupilless, or the pupil is so enlarged that it's the entire size of the iris.
Dilated almost, or
Yeah,
like
it's like super. It's either super dilated or just not there.
Oh.
You can't tell because it's just so dark.
I turned to Hank and I'm like, you still got that Swiss Army knife?
Yeah.
Safe to say, no one has seen this yet because Johannes and you, Remy, have kind of put Jonathan down on the stairs and during all this in order to catch your breath. So Danielle's kind of the only one who has seen this so far.
Right. Well, if she asks me for it, I will totally lend it to her. I don't know what she's going to do with it. I don't know what she's going to do with it. So I'm like, yeah, sure, here you go. Why would I say no?
We're doing this again? This is the move? All right. Just wanted to make sure. All right. Need to make sure.
I am going to completely regret the next few decisions, but let's fucking do it.
Let's
Take chances, baby.
go.
Give a lot of rolls coming my way.
So I hand her the knife. I say, yeah, sure, you can borrow it.
Before I do anything with the knife, just tell me what roll I gotta do.
What here?
I'm
I
gonna,
don't know. I don't know.
I'm
What are you doing?
gonna press my finger against the eye.
Okay.
Poke it.
Okay.
Gonna pop it like a zit.
So first, I'm gonna need you to roll sanity again,
Yep.
Oh boy.
because you keep testing your luck. This is what happens when you keep testing.
Yep.
Testing the darkness. You stare into the darkness, it stares back, guys.
With an unblinking black eye. All right,
With
cool.
an unblinking eye. Yes.
You got this,
Okay,
Tafy.
so I got 50. Oh, but my sanity went down.
Yes, your sanity went down. So, but you have one more
don't you have
shot.
advantage?
Yeah, you have advantage. Just roll again.
I was like, right. But you know
Roll
what?
better.
Okay, if I roll with my actual dice, it's the
Yes,
So
please.
then just roll the tens, please.
10s.
You
Okay.
just need the number.
Okay. I'm rolling 2 10s.
No, just one.
Okay. And my percentile, right?
No. What number did you get?
0.
Okay, so you got a 50. Because otherwise you rolled 100, which is worse.
Oh no.
Wait, what happened?
Yeah, 'cause she rolled a 50
So
before. It's 0.
Yeah.
Wait,
That's
what
all.
did she roll?
So
She just rolled a die, correct?
yeah. So she
And-
rolled a 0 on the die.
Okay,
But
so that would
no-
be for the 10th place, right?
Yes, and she rolled a 50. And
Oh, so
having
you keep that 0 for the ones no matter what.
yes.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
So, fun. All right, so you still lost. Take another D4 sanity damage.
Yep.
Ooh.
Ooh boy, howdy. I'm enjoying this a lot.
Okay, just 1.
So
46. Okay.
you do this, and Jonathan lets out a blood-curdling scream.
I hear this and I'm like, what the fuck
And
is
you
this?
guys now turn and see that Danielle is poking her finger into an eye on this man's forehead. And I need the rest of you to roll sanity.
So, what is your sanity score to begin with?
It's equal to your power.
Okay, gotcha.
Power's 50. Oh, come on. 54.
Oh, that's not good.
What'd you roll?
46. I got 46 out of 60.
93.
Well, you got a 53?
93?
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. If you failed, you're
Mhm.
taking a D4. Jeff, just roll a D4 and have it.
One.
Whatever it is. Okay?
D4 and have it.
Another one.
Yes. Oh, I found a random die in my pants.
I also got a 1, so that mean I take 0?
No, you can't take less than 1, so you take 1 point of damage.
1 it is.
Yeah.
And of course I don't
49.
have so close.
All right.
So I'm now screaming like, what the fuck is that on its head? So I'm gonna get closer and like look at it like, what the fuck is this? And I'm now yelling at Jonathan, what is that?
It's like, I
Does he
don't
say
know.
anything?
No,
I'm
he
crying.
is screaming. He is screaming in pain. Terrible, horrible pain. Yeah.
Cover that up and take the bandage and just cover it back up. Like, nope.
Yep, cover
Don't
that
like
thing.
this.
Cover that thing.
What the hell is going on?
And I'm like telling her, it's okay, it's okay. And I'm just like, as I'm like retying the bandage on his head, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like,
Yeah.
you know, where you're like whispering and mouthing off to people, like, what the fuck? And I'm just like taking whatever gauze was on his head and just rewrapping the eye. I don't want to look at that again.
She looks like she looks like Johannes and Remy, and she's like, it wasn't an eye before.
It was like,
Is he one of these things?
Like through gritted teeth. Well, it's an eye. Now, I don't know.
I don't know what
Yeah, it's an
to
eye.
make of this.
Yeah, it's an eye. Stop
correct.
saying eye, dude.
I don't know what to make of this. Honestly, I don't even want to touch the guy now.
Nope. So I'm like, dude, shh, to Ray. Shh, it's okay. I'm just wrapping his head up. It's okay. And I'm also saying it also to calm my own nerves because I've never seen an eye on the side of somebody's head.
Yeah.
Stab it.
I think.
Where are the drugs stashed? Because that's I think our next move is just get really, really fucked up, and then whatever happens. I don't know.
I'm
Drugs, it just get
going
trashed.
up because that has been the only change of anything. I'm not going to even stop at a floor. To be honest, I'm just going to keep going up till we can't go up no more and then see what happens. I'm tired of testing out the floor.
I like Dr. Johannes' thinking. Let's just go.
There's got to be an end. There's got to be an end, right? There's got to be an end.
I mean, what end are you looking for? Because there is one.
Which one?
These things all get us and we die.
Yeah,
I'm not letting those shadow monsters get me. I'll keep running. If I gotta jump off a roof, I'll jump off a roof.
I'm with him on this one. I might not kill myself, but I'm definitely not letting those things get the better of me. So I'm booking it. I guess I gotta take this fucking weird ass eye head guy. God, why? God, and he kind of like slings him back over his shoulder.
I was like, let's just move.
Let's just
maybe
go
we'll
up.
find another way out. Maybe we can signal for help.
Right.
Maybe we can do something.
All right. And I'll head upstairs to floors that are unfinished.
Yes. So you guys hurry up the stairwell. Below, you hear the shadows thumping into the door louder and louder with more force, more ferocity. There seems to be a wail coming from the other side of that door that's tethered now.
Oh, damn, now we have whales? Shit.
Yes. Yeah.
How'd they get out of the ocean?
Bad Jeff.
Now we're fighting whales. Jesus.
Bad Jeff.
But as you're climbing the staircase, the numbers go up and up and up. And so now you're on the floors that are unfinished. And you can get out. I mean, Officer Johannes made his case of let's just go to the end and see what happens. But Nikki, you probably know better. The top floor isn't really completed. There's nothing to really go out on other than beams.
Yeah. Yep. And just be careful. This isn't exactly the safest place. We've had a lot of accidents happen. We're talking to people about it. I don't know. Just be careful where you step, and everything's reinforced right now.
Oh, yeah. Look at Nikki and I go, gotcha. All right. Be careful, everybody. Please be careful. So walking out there. Do we get to the next floor? Was the fifth floor, sixth floor?
No, at this point, you've gone up a few flights.
Nine.
Yeah, you're about 9. Yes. So
okay.
At this point, this is like the second from the top floor, so you can get out. This is essentially the quote unquote top floor because the next one would be the roof, but there is no roof because they're still building the floor below it. So
this is the highest that we can go.
Yes.
Yeah.
The 9th floor is the highest that you can go, and you open the door, and you don't see a hallway. You don't. Well, you see kind of like the shell of a hallway. Really, you see the steel beams kind of like lined up along the side. You see tarps over everything. You can kind of tell there's some walls that have been put up with sheetrock, and there's some roofing, but not like a lot. They haven't actually gotten that part yet.
Do we feel
It's like
climate?
enough to keep
do
the
we
rain
feel
out.
wind from outside? Do we hear wind?
Yes.
Do we hear noises of like city traffic? Do we hear?
Yes.
Okay. Do we see lights from outside? I'm assuming we
Yes.
can see outside.
Yes, you do. You also see the snaking cords, the electrical cords that snake throughout the construction site to various light stands and everything.
Gotcha. All those construction beam things, right?
Yeah, the like construction grade floodlights.
Got
The
that's
work
the
lights, yeah.
Mhm.
Got it. Okay. Can we walk across the floor, or is it just beams?
Nope. Yeah, this one has a floor that above you does not.
Got it. So it's just open air above us
Mhm.
with, construction beams, and then this one has a floor.
Mhm. There's like the other corner of the building has like a roof started,
Mm-hmm.
but that's about it.
Gotcha.
Is there
So
a generator up here that we could power up these lights?
I don't know.
Like a construction crew, like might bring a little generator.
Give me a
But I don't
spot
know.
hidden.
yeah,
Give me a spot hidden, and we'll find out.
Boom. 30.
These generators are not tiny.
Generators are not tiny. All right, 30.
You already got a 40
Yes.
for 'em.
Yes. Yeah. You find a generator halfway down the hallway, with air quotes there.
Oh. This is
And
turning
as
into The
you-
Last of Us now.
And as you cross the threshold onto this floor, you hear the snapping of the IV tubes and wires downstairs, and the door bursts off the hinges, and you hear these things wailing, and like you feel their, like, whatever they are, like coming up the stairs. There's a whole horde of them, is what it feels like.
They're coming.
All right, so I'm going to try to power up the generator, I guess, like, pull start it or however it goes and try to plug in these arc lamps.
Do me a favor and roll. Do you have operate heavy machinery?
Ah,
Heavy machinery. I do not.
I do, actually.
Okay, there we go. Someone roll operate heavy machinery.
I work with these, so you would think. I don't have a lot in there, though. I just made it. It's a 10.
All right. Cool. So then you're able to start this thing. And so floodlights blast on as the door that you came out of. You guys kind of ran away from it. Floodlights blast on, and you see the door of the stairwell fly open, and these shadows start to like just pour out, and they start to just like swirl around this roof, like going kind of like a vortex of shadows at this point.
They're flying?
Yeah.
Like Dementor style?
Oh yeah.
This is definitely going on my nightmare reel. I can't wait.
All right,
Nope.
I'm just sort of like aiming the lights at them, and I'm gonna make like a bat symbol with my hands and be like, "Yo, Batman, where you at?"
You shine the light at these things, and all it's doing is illuminating what you already know of them, and it's the fact that these things are almost skeletal their deep, gaunt eyes that just go on for eternity, the row of razor-sharp teeth in each one, the veil of shadow around each and every single one of them.
Yeah, I'm literally just making the sign of the cross over and over again.
And
Are there any
Johanna-
helicopters or?
Nope, there is not.
God, where's the news crew when you need?
And Johannes just throws down Jonathan, and he's just like, he takes his gun back out, he's reloaded, and he's just firing at this vortex of shadow.
And of course,
Question.
it's doing nothing.
Of course, it's doing nothing. Yes.
Is there a nail gun or something similar up here?
Roll luck.
Roll luck.
Okay.
Is there any crowbar or anything up here as well?
Roll spot hidden.
Okay.
A 43. My luck
What
is a
did you roll?
45.
Hey, you find a nail gun.
29.
I
No.
did it. I did one.
And you got a what?
29.
What was your spot hidden?
45.
All right. Yes, you find a crowbar.
Okay. So I'm just like tighten it up. I'm just gonna start swinging at anything that comes near us.
I've got my nail gun locked and locked.
All right. And
It's
I'm just trying to
industrial
keep
level nails.
I'm trying to keep the big light between me and them.
Danielle, is there anything you would like to do?
I take the flashlight and I put it on the ground with the light facing up. That way it illuminates the most amount of light. But I don't take a weapon or anything because, according to John, nothing works.
Do me a favor and roll, Danielle, roll listen again.
Yeah. Uh, 28 over 25.
Well, here's the thing you can always do is you can sacrifice luck points to boost your roll. You can lower your luck to make it a success.
How much?
You were only over by 3, so you would only have to sacrifice 3 points of luck.
You know what? Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So lower your luck, and again, what you hear from John Henry is, "They're coming for me. They're coming for me. They're coming for me." Like over and over, he's just like weeping this. He's like, he stopped screaming long ago when he passed out in the stairwell from you stabbing him in the forehead eye. But now that he was kind of thrown to the ground, he kind of was like shaken awake, and he's back to like almost like fetal position, just like crying that they're coming for him. And as you guys face this vortex of shadow, with crowbar in hand, with nail gun in hand, lights in hand, Officer Johannes with a just gun pointed at whatever these things are, and they turn and swoop down at the 6 of you, I should say.
Mhm.
We're going to end for tonight.
No.
It's gotta have a cliffhanger every episode. I've decided that.
Yeah, no, that's great.
Just for you, Patreon, you get a cliffhanger. So, thanks again, everyone, for being
Well
part of our
done.
Patreon, for being a patron and for helping us do this. You know, it's because of you that we're able to do this. You know our socials, because if you didn't, you wouldn't be here. So, thank you, and good night. And remember, this is only the beginning of the end.
All right. Thanks
There we
everybody
go.
for hanging out, watching us, and watching this. I hope you enjoy it. I had a fun
Yeah.
time playing.